Bust down rolling for the hell of it. It's my time to shine, spotlights is my element. Fuck a plain Jane, don't insult my intelligence. I don't plan on selling it, so I don't see the relevance. You niggas having pawn shop nightmares. I'm light years ahead of niggas, even on a light year. Dom Perignon stain the laces of my night ears. Born poor, but I'ma die rich, nigga, life's fair.
Being a popular person, when you date a regular guy, don't you run into like insecurity issues where they'll see you with somebody else that's famous or whatever, hanging out and feel like, well, I'm not on that level, so she's probably going for him or whatever. Like,
I think that
you've gotten that before though, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've definitely dated guys who have been like, who is that guy in the picture with you? Why would you do this? And I've had to deal with that. Yeah. But then for me, that means that's not the right person. I've dealt with people who have also been really supportive. Right. And they'll be like, you need to do this, you need to do that, talk to this person, yes, all good. And it's a difficult business, and I know I'm super nice. And so anybody I date, sometimes like being overprotective is not a bad thing, but it's also knowing that when it's business, you gotta step back. And so that's okay. And I want somebody who's confident, even if they don't have what I have. Because truthfully, like I make a lot of money, and everybody's not gonna make what I make. Right. And do what I do. But as long as I feel like you're ambitious, you're supportive, and you're doing the right things, and you're not stressing me out, then I'm okay with it.
You ever
you see that smile at the end of the day? So you do something I don't like, nigga. Get out my house. Nigga. Get out my eating up all my food.
I tried to use you to get where they needed to be.
I mean, that's hard to say. I feel like everybody wants something. So there's certain times that if you're dating somebody, you want to help them. You should want to do that, you know? Right. And so if you can't do that, if they keep on asking you for stuff, then that's a whole nother story. But if you're like, let me help you with this, or let me do this for you, let me introduce you to this person, that's what a relationship should be. Yeah. But if somebody is acting like, I've never felt like somebody was using me because of who I am. You know, I think I'm a pretty cool person to date. Right. I'm chill. I don't think anybody would do that just because they wanted to get something.
So what was your help? What was the help that you offered?
I mean, I'll introduce somebody to someone and be like, hey, this could be, a good connection for you. I'm also very supportive as far as like, I think it's important for women to, sometimes we can concentrate on negative things in relationships and complain, but to also celebrate when good things happen, no matter how small they are. Right. And so I'm like that in a relationship, and I'm like that with my friends. Like I like to celebrate everything. And so if today you had a great day, you closed a deal, it could be something really small. And I'll be like, no, we got to celebrate that. Like every single day should feel really blessed to be in the position that we're in. Right. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I can't believe that I have this like, nice house. I have this apartment. I have this job. I have this, it's a blessing to be in that situation. And so for me to be able to have like my friends around me, sometimes we just look at each other and like, we are so blessed. Like it's amazing to be in the position that we're in. And so I just feel like as much as we like to complain, we also have to really show people love and just be like, you know what, you did something great for me. You didn't have to pick me up from the airport, but thank you. That meant a lot to me because I'm Ubering everywhere. So every little thing does mean a lot.
How hard is it to date a man who's on your level or above?
Or to find one?
Yeah. Well, I think it just depends. Like, because everybody's so different. Like you could date somebody who's on your level or above and it could be amazing or it could not. It just depends on the person.
No speculation. I mean, your personal experiences. Like,
I think certain things are hard with people's egos. And so sometimes like a guy's ego could be hurt when you don't need him for things. And I think it's important for men to feel needed. So even if I don't need you to help me pay the bills or I don't need you to do certain things, right, I can let you know, like if I need you to have a conversation, to talk to me, if something's happening and you're the first person I'm going to come to discuss it, or like I think it's important to just feel needed. And so I just like to make sure whoever I'm with knows how important they are to me and how necessary they are in my life and how they add value to it, whether it's financially or emotionally.
You might like a little pet. What happens when he doesn't? What happens when he doesn't need you? How does that work out?
I think that's great. I think individuals in a relationship should not need each other. I think that we should all be able to function on our own, handle our own business.
Agreed.
But as fully evolved, don't need you for anything human beings, we choose to help each other.
Right.
And we choose to accept help because it's hard for me to even accept help. So that's how somebody will know I'll fuck with them if I allow them to even help me.
Right.
Because I don't ask anybody for anything. And so when I'm like, okay, yes, I need some help, or if I ask you to do something for me, that's a big deal for me.
Right. So how is it when you date a man who's on your level or
it's great.
above?
I mean, I think it's nice. You know, as long as like they don't have a big ego and they're not. I think sometimes people want to try to tell you what to do and what not to do, and that's hard because.
What do you mean? Like what things to do?
Like if they think they know what you're doing in your business better than you do. You know, I've been doing this for a really long
So like
time.
if you was dating Ian Dunlap, like he starts telling you about your financials. And
well,
he
he definitely knows more about financials than I do.
So you'll listen.
He's an expert. So yes, I will always listen.
Right.
But I remember I dated a guy and he worked at like, you know, a financial institution. And he was trying to tell me about the entertainment business. And he was like, you need to do more things with white people because the stuff you do is so urban. And you need to, yeah, he definitely told me
Was
this.
he white?
No, he was black.
Oh, he's institutionalized.
And so,
He's an Oreo.
so I was like, let me tell you something. All of those white places.
Those firms?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it gets nasty.
Produce
It's
culture.
So he was trying to tell me about my business. And I was like, all of those white places you're talking about come to us to find out what it is that they need to do. And that's where they get like the most recognition, the most hits. So don't tell me where I need to be or what space I need to be in. I'm very comfortable where I'm at. And, you know, this is what made me who I am. But he would try to tell me what I needed to do in my business when he had no idea what was going on.
So how long did that last?
What? Not long. We were together for a while. When we first started dating, I wasn't who I am today.
Right.
So as things started to like grow, he started trying to tell me what direction I should go in.
Right.
And then, you know, but he was cheating anyway, so it didn't matter.
Oh, well, then that happened.
The end.
What was the worst kind of date you've been on?
The worst date I've been on? I remember I went on this is the only time I ever did this. I went on like a blind double date. So my best friend from high school, she was dating this guy and she was like, come out. His friend really wants to take you out. So we went. And, you know, shout out to the Q Dogs, but he had on like a Q Dog bucket hat on a date. And then,
Stomping yard.
Oh, yeah.
Stomping
He
yard.
was Columbus short.
That was
man.
stomping the yard in the
Bucket
day.
on.
Columbus
like, sir, you're 45.
He had a book bag on too?
No, he didn't. But then the craziest part,
skateboard.
y'all gonna think this is foul, but they took us to this, they wanted to go to this this party. And so we get there and, you know, me and her hung back. We watched them try to like finesse to get in. They couldn't.
Curve.
You ain't nobody.
You can't get in.
They was finessing to get in.
They didn't know, you know. So me and her went in without them.
They was younger than you.
Oh, man.
No, they was older.
As you
They was
should.
older?
Yeah, they were older than us.
As you should.
And you went in
Yeah.
without them.
Yeah.
Did they say don't worry
As
about it,
you
guys?
should.
Go in?
Because I also just felt like they would, I don't know if he was trying to like impress me, but it was just, you know, it wasn't even anything I wanted to do, but I just felt like, why am I on this awful date? It was
Need
terrible.
See, witness how cold-blooded this woman is. She watched this man.
My son's flicking.
She watched this man struggle. He's probably sweating bullets. Like, I'm trying to make this happen for her. I'm trying to make it happen. She watched him, knowing she could have got them all in at any given moment. She watched this man fail,
He didn't
and
take off
then
his
rewarded
bucket
him
hat.
with the
Bye.
peace, nigga. Peace, nigga.
Yeah.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £1/2 is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could've stopped from eating. Jackie Gleason on the TV while his mama's sleeping. That plate was made, or he got that chick filleted like she Polynesian.
The fucking niggas do to me though. So I stand there blinded while my jewelry glow.